Are you recording? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Out of Character podcast. I'm here joined by my co-host Martin, that kid. How are you? Where are you?
I'm in Ottawa, Canada, capital of Canada. For those who don't know, because some people don't know.
And what do they say? Toronto is downtown Canada.
That's what they say. It's really funny. And every time I've ever introduced myself and said, "Hey, I'm from Ottawa originally," they go, "What? Ottawa? What's Ottawa?" And I'm like, "Guys, look, let me teach you geography real quick. It's the capital of Canada. It's actually a pretty cool place. 1 million people. Like, why do I have to do a history lesson every time?"
It's ignorant Americans. What about that painting in the back? That's cool. Where are you? Are you in your parents' home?
Yes, I'm in my parents' home right now. I'm actually what used to be called my room, Martin's room. This is where I actually grew up and played my little games on the floor. I used to have one of those car mats. It was actually really nice. It was a nice kid room, and then now it got changed
into like Bohemian. I keep mentioning that interior design style.
Worse than Bohemian.
What is it? Millennial gray?
Office millennial gray.
Dang.
Work environment.
Well, what about millennial gay?
Millennial gay. Actually, I saw some millennial stuff happening on my For You page. Harlem Shake is back.
That's that's fun. Why not? I like that one. I did one of those. I like the one where it was the military. I don't know why. You ever see that one when it was the whole?
Yes, I did see that one. That almost made me enlist.
Wow, that's the experience. Is just homoerotic dancing. I think I'm surprised there's not enough. There should be more coverage about the day to day. I feel like that's very interesting. Of like all these sort of people who are drawn to this and then isolated, and what happens next. They should do like Abbott Elementary, but it's like a platoon. A platoon. A Splatoon.
Splatoon. I just realized why they did that. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, have you ever played it?
I would love to see. No, well, actually I did. I played a demo of it like a long time ago.
People love it, huh?
Yeah, there's a whole community. There's like, well, let's just say it's on some certain websites that are interesting. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's basically like that Spleef minigame from Hypixel. What is it called?
Spleef.
Was it called Spleef? The one when you like...
Yeah, Spleef with shovels underneath them.
Something like that. There's a shovel. There's also the egg one that you throw and you change the color of the ground.
Oh my god. See, if that's what the army is like, spleefing and splatooning, I would... well, there's probably a lot of spleefing and splatooning going on, but yes, I would love to. I want to see that. You're right. I want to see what goes on behind closed doors. Like, it might actually be a lot of fun, and I think it is because, dude, remember that one guy on TikTok? He was like a thirst trapper, but then he like enlisted in the army.
No,
it's so. I forgot what his name was. It just popped up in my head as soon as you said army and like homoerotic. It just like made me think of him. He just randomly joined the army. He was very popular, and then he just started posting TikToks in the army.
Like a psyop thing to like invite people into it?
I don't know, but he was doing like TikTok dances and stuff like in the army. I gotta find him. He was. I can't remember if he was corny or not though.
Oh, corny or not? Let's find out. You're saying it like it's like a green light, red light, like it's a
no. Because I'm trying to.
Corny's a spectrum. You can't say corny or not.
I'm trying to figure out if I should be shouting him out or not. Like I don't know if he was like
Well, shout him out even if he's corny. Who cares?
Shout out to the army guy. Shout out to the one army guy.
Bro, I had cornbread the other day and it had corn in it, and that just pissed me off. You ever had that? I had some corny cornbread.
Someone freaking took it literally. That's not...
No, all I could think of was, you know how you don't digest corn and it just like shows up in your poop like in its full form? Like I take a bite of this cornbread and there's just like undigested little corn. It felt like I was eating poop.
No, I hate corn. I hate corn so much, and I know.
Me too. But I love cornbread.
Was it Mexicans like they love it? I know it's like their biggest thing.
Really?
Yeah. It's like like corn is like a staple there.
Well, it's a staple kind of everywhere. It's corn syrup. Everything's made of corn syrup, believe it or not. But yeah, no. Anyway, I'm at my home. Is it because it's just... Oh, sorry. No. Because what do you?
Do you want to maybe talk about corn more?
I feel like you had something that was important there.
No, I just want to go in the history of corn. This is what happens when you invite the corn kid on a podcast. He wants to talk about the history of corn.
He probably doesn't. He's probably so tired of it. Everybody's asking him corn questions.
I think Theo Vaughn's going to have him on soon.
I think he just got his driver's license. He's up. He's growing.
Damn. He just bought a house. He bought a farm, a corn farm.
Miami. I'm in. Oh, yeah. So let me be selfish for a moment. I'm in my parents' home as well in Calgary, Alberta. It's very weird the way we retreat. There's something symbolic about you going to this. We each go to horrible Canadian towns in their own right. It's a. They're both just. I mean, sorry, Ottawa. I know you show it love, but it's
No,
like
you just retreat. You retreat back into your burrow where you came from. It's like a weird, like it's cute though. It's like, yeah, you're going back to your family and
I did miss my family a lot, so it's good to see them. And you?
yeah, I miss them as well. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a very long time. Last time I came here was for that emergency. Last time we did one of these was for that dog emergency. So it's been a while.
There's a bad context for that.
Yeah,
No.
now it's a good context. Christmas.
Christmas.
And dude, it's the day before Christmas. Are you excited?
Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, I think I said Christmas Eve or something. You were saying Christmas Eve or something. Is that something that I don't know about?
Christmas Eve?
Is it called like
What?
Christmas Eve now? Like
No, is that a new thing? Oh, like the E meme?
That's what I was thinking. Is it because of the E meme? With
Maybe.
the E meme is still massive. Let me pull it up for.
Damn, they're trying to replace Christmas Eve, man. Gen Z.
Dude, it still makes me laugh. I'm like really trying to keep it together right now. E.
Oh man, E.
E.
It is funny putting one letter, but everyone forgets about the H meme, man. I wish I could pull it up for you.
I think that's made up. There's a H meme.
No. Here, keep him distracted while I find the H meme.
Guys, what about the F meme? Press F to pay respects. That one's just.
See, that is one.
And what about the Z meme? Z meme is still massive because it's the last letter of the alphabet. Always so late to the class. And what about the Y meme? Why are you here? What are you doing? Meme is still
Wait,
massive.
was this a figment of my imagination?
Yeah, there's no H meme, bro.
No, I'm telling you, this was real. Maybe it was oh my god, maybe it was a dream and I just made it up.
Dude, I had
Holy
a dream
crap.
the other day. This is like actually deeply embarrassing. But the morning after we met Netspend, yeah, we did. I woke up in an actual like cold sweat that like the photos were gone. And I had to like check my camera roll.
Dude, that's your thing that you've been having. Like
That's okay. So let me go into this for a second. Mara knows, some people know, even Patreon. I've been having this nightmare for years. The only reoccurring like actual nightmare I have. And I think it could be extrapolated to mean some things deep in my psyche trying to speak. But I would meet a celebrity, even some that I don't even want to meet, but they're always like the coolest person ever. It could be anybody from like Sean Evans to like Jacob Elordi to, you know, Zoe Saldana. It doesn't matter. I just bump into them in the weirdest context ever. We get along so well. Like I actually make a friend. And just right before we split, I'm like, sick, let's just grab a picture. And something always happens. Like either it's some cartoonish dream stuff where like a sinkhole just opens, or like more often than not, I get the picture, but like and then I go to look at it and it's blurry. And every time it's a blurry picture and it just, you can't tell anything that's happening in it. And for some reason it would stress me out so much. I don't know why. I don't think I idolize like celebrities like that. It's not maybe that's what it's trying to tell me.
I think it's deeper. I think it's you don't want to be caught in you don't want to be made out to be a liar. Like you just don't want to be a liar. You don't want to tell people like, hey, I met this person, and they're like, hey, can you have proof? And you just don't have proof. Like that's awful. It's an awful feeling. It's like your heart sinks. You're like, oh my god,
so scary. Yeah. So when I met Netspend, you can attest that the whole time I'm just like, right before we're gonna take the picture, I'm like checking the camera, I'm like making sure like the flash is on. I'm like,
even I'm like thinking of the poses.
Dude, I took like rehearsed photos. Like I'm like, okay, so we're gonna stand here, Martin, stand there. That's where it's gonna be. And then when it happens, I give the phone to Freddie, and he takes the pictures. But it's kind of like my nightmare happened. They're kind of awful pictures. You can't even tell it's an Netspend. And I was actually, my chest was like getting tight. And I was like having a little bit of a panic attack. I'm like, no, it's actually happening.
Yeah. And Freddie's like much shorter than us. So yeah, it really looked like it was like a little kid taking it.
It did.
And it was like,
it was 05. I don't know why I was, there's things happened, but in a way, that's what that moment felt like. It was like a blur. I was out of body. I probably peaked right there. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that was incredible. That was like, I think everything that we've done so far has been validated. And yeah, like I don't really need to. We don't really need to do much anymore. I think that's done. And oh, and yeah, he freaking touched me, bro. Like
He did.
actually touched me, like
Okay,
fondled me.
So what did he do? He jumped. There was this Escalade that was running that was gonna take him, and then he just runs up to the Escalade. He jumps in it. He jumps in the driver's seat, but he's like hanging out of it, like the door's wide open, and he's just slamming the gas, and he's like just like
Revving it.
and he's like ah, ah! And then he's walking back, and what'd you say?
I was like, you're crazy. And then he looks at me and he grabs me like this and goes, ah. And all I could do is smile because I didn't realize that he was gonna do that. It was like I felt like I was just blessed. Like I don't know.
Oh, but you were just like assaulted by a minor in reality. But
I was assaulted by a minor.
But
And the thing is, I thought in my head I wanted to do it back, but that would have been crazy, right?
No, he would have, dude. What a loose cannon! But he, unfortunately, look. Here's who I feel bad for, is for Netspend doubters, because we're gonna hear about him for a very long time. That's the truth. You're gonna be annoyed. He's the modern Kurt Cobain. He is the greatest rock star there is now, because he's real. It's real. I saw
It's real. He's the coolest. We were there backstage. You don't fake anything. You can't fake that confidence that you
My
have.
hero.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah. And not only that, he's the only person that I think we would have waited in that cold for a picture. I don't think there's anyone else out there. That's when you know it's real. It's like, would I wait?
It was funny though.
Would I do this for, I don't know, name an artist. Name any artist. Quite literally, I can't wait for anyone.
It was pretty funny though. We were just like just waiting. We were like in the backstage. He was like filming something. He'd keep passing by us, and we'd be like, "Net, let's just grab this picture." He's like, "1 second, I gotta go do something for my fans," and like just goes, just in passing.
That's like your nightmare. Everything. He's like, after he comes back from saying hi to his fans, we're like, "Oh, how about now? Like, let's just grab it now." He's like, "Can't. Gotta go on stage. Gotta film something."
Yeah.
Like, what? The show's done, bro.
But that was exactly, you're right. It was like, it was hard for me to grapple with that reality. That was like, it even when I met Theo Von, I had that. He was also my hero, and I wanted a picture. But it's like, I'm not entitled to a photo or whatever. It's not that
of course not
big of a deal. And I don't even care. I don't know. I don't even care about showing the photo to anyone. It's just like, something about it. It just happens.
You think you're different. It's like you think like you're like, come on, I'm doing everything right. I'm approaching very kindly for this, and then it's like, no, you can't get it.
Yeah, but it does kill me. Like some people, like you're that, but it's not even about.
It's so important to us. It's so important to us.
Ned is my hero. Ned is my hero.
It's literally so important to us.
Also, ridiculously crazy show is a crazy show as well.
Oh yeah, one of the best shows I've ever been to. Yeah, I wonder what he thought of us though when he saw us. Like, who are these two bald-headed idiots? Like, he probably was like so confused as to like why we were waiting there for so long that he's definitely creeped out a little bit. He's like, man, you guys are still here.
Yeah, but his friend was like, his like producer was like trying to be like, oh my god, I love these guys, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but it's a cool. Yeah, he's true. He's cut from the cloth. There's no. Well, maybe I'm trying to let's just cut it while we're ahead.
He's not like us, or what's the song? We not like you. Yeah, we're not like you, Netspend. We never will be.
Whoa, bow down. Yeah. So basically,
and then going from that, and now we're here in our hometowns, and it's just that's what it is. It's like, dang, really? Like, and I just fell so far down.
I was trying to like still live that high. I was trying to explain to like my family and like who or like what I experienced, but they could not care less. I was like playing it for them, and they're just like, no, but it's just
can't even put it to words.
Well, yeah. So I peaked there. What else happened? Oh yes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our awesome video with some other heroes that we had: Zark, Rudolph, and John. One of the best, awesomest videos we've ever made. Filming was awesome. The whole experience was hard to keep our lips sealed. Would you say?
Mm-hmm. It's something you want to talk about a lot. It was actually a lot for us too. I feel like there's this like weird feeling that people are like, oh well, like they planned all this and it's like whatever. And I was like, no, we still experienced that day with them as well. You know, it's like the going on the edge walk and stuff. Like that was an adventure for us.
I did not
like,
want to do that.
No, we did not want to do that.
We asked them hoping they would say no, and then that way we had an excuse. And then they were like, it was so funny. Rudolph was like, he only talks in voice messages when you talk to him on WhatsApp, and he sent one. He's like, I don't know about this. And then like 5 minutes later, it's like, I'll do it, whatever.
He's like, why not? Why not? And I was actually just talking to him last night because I sent him the video. I said, hey, the video's up. You want to check it out? And he's like, he got his whole family. He got his wife, everyone to sit down and watch the video. And then he messaged me this morning. He said it was so funny. It was amazing. So he enjoyed it. Yeah.
That's so good. Yeah, the hardest part was, I feel like, convincing him. I mean, there are so many parts of it, the video and like making it happen, that I was just like, no, that's not gonna happen. Oh, that can't, like, probably not gonna come through. I'm like, I was waiting for a non-negotiable like thing. We can't get how we want it, but everything worked basically. You know,
yeah.
Like,
and we got to be tourists in our own city. It was incredible.
That's underrated fun.
Yeah, I think everyone should try that. I actually would recommend that edge walk to like so many people. I tried to like explain it to my family, like people, like other people. I was like this is such a good experience. Like seeing that city at the top, seeing Toronto from that high is like unreal. It truly is amazing.
That was the main. I could care less for the hanging off of it. That kind of scared me and heebie-jeebies. But just it was basically like a helicopter. Like that's how high a helicopter would fly, except it's not ear deafening and you don't feel like it's going to crash in any second. You just walk around on this bow. Isn't that how high those like billionaires row? People live that high in New York. In New York, yeah.
Wait, there's skyscrapers the size of CN Tower?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that just made me so mad.
Yeah. And they're all vacant too, because these billionaires just buy them and they just travel around.
Man, we should extend it. We should extend the CN Tower.
How tall is the Billionaires Row building? Let's see.
How tall is it?
Yeah. 98 floors, pretty close to CN Tower, is about 110.
Dang.
That's the tallest.
No, we really should like, because Canada's lacking now in like these wonders. We don't have any wonders we just have Niagara Falls.
I have to stop saying despise. Can I do an apology to the Turks real quick?
Yeah. Apologize, bro.
So there's a video recently that went up that I said I hated Turkish people, and yeah, I want to say sorry. But it's like my experience was really sucky. Here's what it's like. You know what I mean? My worst experience was the police. I like, you know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. It's not like it was like the state of Turkey. I had to bribe a cop or else I would have went to jail. Literally. He made my dad open his wallet and took the cash out of it like freaking Officer Blomqvist, like dead ass. Like the airport was the most inhumane, horrible experience. I've never felt like an animal. It was a horrible experience. And even the locals are all they were dicks if you didn't speak Turkish, which I understand.
Yeah, but we have some of that here, but yeah, it is ultimately your experience, but there's really nice Turkish people out there. So
no, I know.
Sorry to them.
I'm sorry. Yes. I just like to be abrasive and shocking. So
yeah, that is part of your
dark humor. It's
humor.
Part of my brand. I'm always
humor.
It's like dark. Like you can't handle it, get out of the kitchen. But I did like feel bad. I just saw some comments that were like, Hamza, I'm Turkish. Is there something wrong with me? Like just some like little girl from like Kentucky. Like she's not even like second generation. I'm like, no, you're fine. But yeah.
I think also like I think people have that same experience like dealing with the state of with like the officials of like a country. It's always like that.
But like for me, I literally got deported. I got like police took me in and they were like, bro, you're all
so
good.
You already have that kind of like.
But they were good. They were like super nice. Like I understand like there's room to not be a dick, you know.
Okay, I thought you were saying like you have like bad trauma with like police and stuff because you were deported. Like when a cop like is about to touch you, you go, like you have that like flinch sort of. Oh.
No, mostly I've had good experiences with police officers, and that's
Okay, bootlicker. Yeah. Well, when I went to the U.S., I got freaking screamed at by the
Oh
Department
yeah,
of
you were
Homeland
telling me.
Security when I was visiting when I went to New York with NLE
Okay, the way
Choppa.
you told me it in the text did make you sound very entitled. Is that how you said it exactly?
All I said was
What was their
they're like
question?
their question was, what are you doing? What are you doing in New York? And I said, I'm going. Marc Jacobs flew me out so that I could do a shoot for them. I just want to be ultimately very honest. I think that's the best thing you can do. Just be very honest. So I did that. And then the question was, are they paying you? And I said, no, I'm doing this for my own whatever.
Fun.
Like it's just like they're flying me out. And I had to say that. I said, oh, but they're flying me out. So there is that, I guess. But it's being used for my flight. And that's where she kind of like got confused and then started getting very angry. And started raising her voice in front of everyone, and I got very, very embarrassed, basically saying, "You're not being clear here, sir. If you're going there and any money is touching your account from them, usually they're like influencers. You're an influencer, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I guess I'm an influencer, yeah." And they're like, "Yeah, influencers are supposed to have a special visa, and I shouldn't have to tell you this." And then it just kind of got out of hand, and I couldn't really even talk because I tried it once. I tried to like talk right after she finished, but then she kept talking, and then she said, I'm trying to talk over her, and that's when she got really angry. And then when she was actually done her sentence, I tried to talk, and then she just talked over me. So it was kind of like one of those you can't win situations.
It's like, what are we
and I
doing
just had
here?
then I just had to say I'm sorry over and over again. I'm sorry. And I started almost like crying. I put on one of my puppy dog faces that I usually do, my classic ones. And then she said, you know what, this time I'm going to let you through, but just understand I could get you banned from the US forever. You will be able to, you can actually go to jail. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? I'm sorry.
And then NLE Choppa just waiting there for you. Like, come on.
No, and then she said, pull your pants down and do the renegade, you little TikToker influencer. And I was like, what the hell? Like, is this part of it was scary.
What the and she
That's the Department of Homeland Security. That's her protecting her country.
It's easier coming up here though, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
The nicest interaction I've ever had was when I was being arrested in like the intake. Like,
isn't that crazy?
That was and I just imagine like in the southern border of the U.S. It's like all crazy. I wonder if they're that nice. But when I was coming in, they're like, "Bro, you're in good hands now." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And that was really nice. That's why I love Canada.
She brought up like this visa that people have. I guess it's like for people. She's like, it's for people with extraordinary talent. She's like, so there is influencers that I follow. I followed this one influencer. She's a dancer. She's very talented. She's a great dancer. She comes here very often. I know her by name, and I actually even follow her. So she's basically telling me like I'm not an extraordinary talented, which I'm not. I'm not extraordinary talented. That's I was like, okay, I'm not a dancer.
What the heck? What is this girl on? That's insane. And you were kind of randomly selected for this, or did you say something or do something that warranted this?
I think I was too honest. Should I have just said like, I'm just visiting?
Sometimes you don't selectively. It's like that, like
omitting. You omit.
Yes, and usually that's the best for the whole process. It's not lying. Mm-hmm. It's just like,
it's like I said too much, which just ended up confusing her more.
Yeah, just like she's just like, okay, now I have to.
And I do that a lot. I think I do that a lot.
Yes.
When I interact with people, I think I say too much.
Yeah, because you think it's like more the better, which is not bad. It's like, let me fill you in on this.
I'm like too honest for my own good. I'm too. I have like that truth serum. Like I just have to say everything.
You do, bro. You do. Like this. I don't know. It's so funny. It's like someone asks you anything, you're like, I gotta answer.
Like when they say how you doing, and instead of just saying good, I actually tell them about my day.
About your bowel movements.
Yeah. I'll even say that. I was like, hey, like I actually don't feel that great today. I might have a stomach ache. Probably ate some like really bad food yesterday. I was on the toilet for like 2 hours. But sorry, I forgot to ask about your day. Yeah, how are you doing? And then
Yeah, that might be some sort of neurodivergency, I would say. Somewhere
maybe
on the lower wavelength on the spectrum.
Yeah, low vibrational.
Low vibrational. And also, we also did that Hot Ones video. That was a fun one where that's where the Turk question came up. But also, we're not dating. We accidentally skipped that question. I want to say that.
We cleverly omitted.
To leave room for the theories.
No, we watched it back. I realized I peeled one question asking if I was autistic or something. or Slushy Noob's autistic, and then
And it
as
was
we were
so hot.
talking
Everything
about
was
that,
hot, and we were like
yeah, and
talking to
as
each
we were
other.
talking about that, I just forgot that I already peeled the question. I peeled it again, and then I went to the next one. It was really bad. Yeah.
I was so, of all questions for that to happen to. I was looking at the comments. And I was like, I remember that question was not there. What are you guys talking about?
No,
Uh,
that's master level queer baiting. Like that's like level 1,000. Like that's I don't think Harry Styles could do that. I don't think anyone could do it.
I don't think we could even. We're good at this. We've gotten pretty good at it, and I don't think we could even do that on purpose. That's some like divine intervention queer baiting.
Yeah, that it's like we were meant to queer bait.
It's like we're actually weird. Wait, no. That was also like the hottest thing I ever ate it. I want to say that. That's the, what was the one before the final dab or the last dab?
Atomic bomb.
Something bomb.
Or
I don't. No, that's not. It's not atomic bomb.
I thought it was it has an atomic bomb on it. The bomb.
Da bomb. Da bomb. Yes,
The
you're
bomb.
right.
Yeah.
So scary. So scary. So scary. Like even thinking about it makes me sweat. My heart just dropped.
I saw a comment and it said man, you guys are such pussies. My dad always puts the bomb on my food as a joke. Like,
Bro,
what?
religion,
First off, don't try to like freaking. I hate when people do that.
Call CPS.
Yeah, literally, you have bigger problems, bro. Why is your dad putting the bomb on your food as a joke?
Hey, I made you some eggs. Let's see what happens.
You start crying on the floor, rolling around, and it's a joke. It's a joke.
Wait, that reminds me of when, what did Netspend yell about CPS? He just randomly yelled at the show. But he laughed right after. He couldn't even say it seriously. He goes, like child protective services. And then he just like giggled.
It's like, what? It's like you saying fuck you to everything. Yeah, that's also crazy. And I hate that genre of people that just like, you do something somewhat like crazy and they're just like, nah, I've done crazier, bro.
We still
like,
get,
oh my God.
I always see comments on the Comic-Con video that's just like, so clearly you guys aren't on a heroic dose. This is some weak ass like strain. Obviously you shouldn't be even be able to, and that's like, okay.
Yeah, clearly you guys aren't psychonauts. You guys haven't visited. Yeah, you guys haven't visited the fifth dimension yet. Let me know when you guys are there, and I'll help you guys around. I'll be your trip sitters.
Yeah. It's like, it's always has this air of like, I also want to be your friend. Like I'm gonna like.
Yeah, I'll guide you.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna sun you, and it's like when you're ready, hit me up.
And then they drop the link to where you can buy shrooms online. It's always like these random websites commenting. It's like they have like bots like scouting out for any shroom related videos. They're opening so many of those stores, man. I think it might be like a new, I guess it's like the new cannabis thing.
I also think this is Canada, Canada thing. I don't think this is U.S.
You don't think they're doing it in the U.S.?
No way. Some like half the country weed is still illegal. I don't think they're like we have full weeds or shroom stores. They're still weird though. You just come in, it's an ATM and it's cash only. It's something weird.
It's crazy how behind they are in the U.S. Some places in the U.S. like some places like you can't even show ankle still. Like Amish country and whatever it's called. Like where is our Amish people? What state is that?
That's a good question. I think they're Midwest, just in general. They have their own pockets. I don't know, actually.
It's amazing how one side of the world we're doing shrooms and the other side of the world is
churning butter.
It's just incredible.
Do you ever churn butter? You ever make yogurt from milk or something? Forget, it's like a cheesecloth. I used to make cheese, like hang it up from the ceiling over the sink. And it like drips until it turns into cheese.
That's incredible. I'm pretty sure. No, I don't. Emma Chamberlain made her own nut milk. I saw that a long time ago.
I almost bought that machine. I almost bought that machine she had. Because the problem with these nut milks is they're just loaded with artificial like preservatives and all this crazy stuff. But she just put a handful of nuts and it just came out all white and beautiful, which is incredible.
Yeah, I'd like to. My mom started making her own hand lotions.
Oh, really?
With, like, natural ingredients. Yeah, and then she just made Mandy some chapstick.
People are just bored these days, huh?
I think we're reverting back to like the good old days.
I was thinking, imagine the peace of mind, because there's always like a voice in the back of your head when you buy anything, from like pasta to soap to gas for your car, of just like, how am I getting taken advantage of by the corners you're cutting with artificial stuff that's just gonna shorten my life, like kill me
Mm-hmm.
with cancer in 40 years. If you live in like some small town in Greece or something, like imagine just knowing that you're not gonna, like if you eat a fruit, it's gonna be from nearby.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be a vibe.
Yeah, we don't have that. It's like you don't even. Dude, did you know that the freaking grocery store CEO, Loblaw's CEO here, just made like record-breaking revenue or something? Isn't that crazy? How are you making record-breaking revenue during this time?
They're increasing the prices. If you guys don't know, Canada has this deep lore with their grocery stores. There's like 6 really common ones, but they're all owned by the same company, and it's just like an actual illusion of choice. Like one is for poor people, one is for bougie, and it's all the same thing, same slop. And recently they've increased all the prices. What
It's
else?
just it's magnificent.
Luigi? We need Luigi.
We need Canadian Luigi.
You look like him
Luigi?
right now. Luigi?
Luigi? Spotted wearing Margiela. Actually, I just saw that recently. Spotted wearing Margiela.
Yeah, why is he just an archive strictly? I don't understand. I'm a fan
I
of it.
don't know.
He had like
No, he's like I haven't seen anything that has made him lose aura. Like everything has been gaining.
yeah,
Wow, I'm just impressed by him.
better time than ever to announce that we are taking a break. Can we mention that?
We're leaving.
Probably the title of this podcast is something like that. We're dipping.
Let's just clickbait a little bit. We haven't done it much really, so let's just do it for this one final hurrah.
Just for fun. That's why this podcast was kind of pushed this odd Tuesday. We actually tried to record Sunday, but it was before Netspend. We were too excited to even like say anything. And yeah, we're taking a break. We don't know how long. Tomorrow's going to be our last video on Slushy Noobs. This is our last podcast. And what a year. While I was thinking about this, Martin, the reason why we've been planning this break for so long, even at least May, even before April, March, I think. You could even see it if you bought the calendar, the January month. We'll give you something to do while we're gone. But I think knowing you're going to have a break makes it a lot easier to like leave nothing on the table when you're like making the content before you leave. Like,
yeah.
Like, we were able to put everything we could possibly into this slushmas, into like our whole Badusi. We put our whole Badusi into it, like actually, because you could do that if you know you're going to get some sort of break. And I think that's very good for the mind, because it's like an infinite thing of like trying to keep up if you don't have those breaks. So this is mainly for us looking ahead in advance, and like we were taking care of our future selves by being like, hey, here's a pocket of time where you could recuperate, debrief, gain your sanity back a little bit. Not that we're losing it, we're loving every moment of everything we do, but it's important to, it's like whenever you're watering, what isn't it something when they plant crops, they have to like switch crops so that it like refertilizes the ground. They switch from beans to corn to beans.
Yeah, you can't always go. You have to stop for a second just to like reset. It's like the latest meme that just came out. There's like locked in, and then there's geek mode. We're gonna be in geek mode for a little bit just to
geek it out, have fun, do things we love.
Yeah.
I'm visiting my family. I've maybe seen my family for 2 weeks in the past 2.5, 3 years. So I'm spending a lot of time here. I'm going to catch up on like sleep, just not drink coffee for a while. Like just,
dang, you're going to go caffeine free?
I got no reason to. I'm truly zen, just listening to audiobooks, wearing socks in the house, just chilling.
Wow. I love that. Yeah. Same here. Pretty much just going to be like it's always catching up on sleep. I feel like I'm lagging behind. I don't know. I'm not staying up late or anything like that. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's like you do so much in a day that you feel exhausted. But also I think this is a perfect time to catch up on some new hobbies, start some new hobbies.
I've been games. I want to play some games. I want to, I have my drafting corner. I'm going to be doing a lot of painting and drawing, just like watercolor. Back to the basics,
You,
bro.
you're gonna be able to show me your drawings? You're gonna be
Oh
one of those
yeah.
people that hides their drawings?
I no, I'll show you. I saw someone. Is it a good or a bad gift to give someone a drawing on their birthday?
Horrible.
Really?
It's not that it's a bad it's like you should probably add something else in there,
Oh,
but I
not the
think
only thing, but like,
yeah.
or maybe if it's an acquaintance, someone you don't know that well.
You know what? Actually, if it's incredible, if it's a really good painting, no, that's like really good. Like if
And
it's
if it's
something
like big,
thoughtful.
maybe kind of big.
Oh my God. If you just did a portrait of someone, like if you got them to sit in front of you and you just did a portrait like a Da Vinci or
Oil
whatever, that's what
painting.
those were gifts back in the day with those painters. They were like paid so much money to just paint royal people. Like that is a gift.
But for me, it would just be like crayon scribbles and like signed Hamza, and it'll have the date on it too, as if it's like some.
But that could be worth a lot of money.
Anyway, I'm gonna tap into that. I'm gonna try for the first time in a very long time. I've been an avid reader, but just audiobooks. I'm gonna try to approach the physical realm of books.
No. You're going to
it's,
read a book?
it's a scary thing. It's like I genuinely, it shakes me to my core. I don't know if I can withstand it because it's
Wow.
hugely destroying to the soul to not be able to do it. To like get 5 pages done and be like, yeah.
I'm
No.
genuinely so proud of you for taking that on.
I'm
'cause
not
that
there.
is-
I haven't done it yet.
no, but
yes.
for even thinking about it, because it's like the only book I read is Facebook.
Yeah.
Just a little dad joke I wanted to throw in there, but
use Facebook.
but no, truly, I haven't read a book in so long. I bought this one, The Brief History of Everything, and
bro,
I've still only read 5 pages somehow. I don't
maybe
know.
this is the time to try it. Actually, like sit down, get some moody lights, get some like 528 hertz playing in the distance, Carl
Damn.
Fish sitting on your lap, maybe a little
Damn.
a snack going, and Mandy rubbing your feet. It could be worth. It could be.
I was just about to say that, Mandy rubbing my feet, bro. I'm not even joking. That's actually what I was about to say. That's incredible. We're on the
yeah.
same wavelength.
I know. Maybe you should rub mine too.
Why were you thinking about it?
Yeah. Well, I know you. I know that's what you
Projecting.
Like.
You're projecting. You wanted Mandy to rub your feet, bro. That's what you're projecting.
I don't think I would like feet. I don't think I would like my feet rubbed.
You're not one of those guys?
Only on a professional level. I can't have someone doing enough a favor. That's just something I can't repay them. Like that's a lot of like guilt on my chest. Unless like we're entangled together in a matrimony or something.
I don't even think I'm being fully honest. I don't know. Like I don't know if I could see Mandy doing it for me. It's just very like
It's like, oh man, poor
it's
you.
like she's beneath me. Like I don't know. Like,
yeah, but I'll rub on some feet. I could do that.
oh, like you could be on the giving end?
Yeah, I would have no problem with that. But I don't want my feet rubbed. Even though I'm sure it feels great, I would get it done professionally, like in a spa or something. I don't know if that's even a package they offer. But I can't have on favors.
It's on the secret menu.
Secret menu, the back, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's on the secret menu.
we're gonna be.
Dude, I'll
I also
never
want to get
forget-
a massage. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's a good idea. You know, I want to go to a masseuse. But I'll never forget the time that I went with my old roommate. He was so convinced that we could go into one of those like massage places and he could like find out what's on the secret menu.
Ew.
And I was like, bro, I don't know, man. And he was like so fascinated by it. He's like, dude, they do it, and there's a secret room, and you just have to say their name or something. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? And I just like went with him I was curious. I have to admit, I was curious, but I wasn't gonna pay for it or anything. I was just curious, and I went, and we just looked like idiots, dude. We went to the front. We went to the cashier or the receptionist, and he's just like straight up. He just says, do you guys have a secret menu?
I mean, you guys like 19?
Yeah, we were very young, and she's like, "What are you talking about? What secret menu?"
Oh man, that's
and
like
he's like I don't know, like happy endings.
that's like a lifetime of bad karma that you have
He's
to.
an idiot.
He has to work on that, just like public service, like because it's gonna come back to bite him. That's not good for the soul.
It was awful, and dude, I remember I was so mad with him that day because I felt like he just made me look so bad. It was my fault for even going with him, but it was just like Yeah.
There are places that do it.
I know they do it, but it's like, but it is. I am curious. Like, how do you go in there so confidently and like, yeah, I want, yeah.
I think the what I've seen is ones that are like pretty overtly like that, and they almost advertise like a strip club of sort. Like that's the vibe. Like
Okay,
you
I
come in
see.
there, it's like moody lighting, like dark blue
Yeah.
lights. It's like okay, so I'm not getting
Or
traditional Chinese.
it's that, or maybe it's like you do have to be a paying customer for a very long time.
Bro, what?
You
Like a
probably have
punch
to. You
card?
can't. Yeah, you can't just go in and just order that stuff. You gotta. They gotta trust you first. They gotta like.
Oh, to see if you're a cop.
You know. Yeah, that's what it is too. Yeah.
The cops are
That's
gonna.
probably. That's how they crack down and they go and they get a massage and look what you just did.
No, I want a normal one, a standard massage. Now that we have insurance.
I want this.
Yeah.
The karate chops. I want the karate chops.
So it's just gonna be about regrouping. I'm gonna do some fishing is what I've been meaning to do. It's a little too cold these days, but yeah, it's don't know how long it's gonna be. It's not gonna be super long, not like Corey Kenshin or anything, but it's gonna be enough that we come back and we do what we do best and have fun and chill.
A refresh. New me. I'm gonna come back, dude. I'm gonna come back and Lumen looks so good.
But we're gonna know the memes. Still gonna check the memes so we know them.
Yeah. Just a little monk mode. That's what they call it, monk mode.
We're gonna come back in April and be like locked in meme is still so big. I hope so. That's one of my favorites.
I hope so too. I love because it actually is very positive.
What does he say in the beginning of it? What's the next step of the procedure? That's that he says that in the beginning. I'm so scared. I burped once earlier and it was like a vitamin burp. I ate like my vitamins in it. It wants to do it again.
On an empty stomach?
No, I ate. I gotta go to doctor. I'm also gonna be doing that during this break. Get everything checked. I need to go to optometrist.
Yeah, get a checkup. Do everything. Everything.
Blood work.
Yeah, I think prostate is soon for you.
I don't know. I don't know if it is.
If you can't get an appointment, let me know. I could probably do it. I just need some gloves.
Oh, no. Yeah, you need some. Dude, what the heck is going on? Seriously.
Friends will do that for each other.
Pretty sure if you could just self-inspect, it doesn't really need to be someone else.
Oh, also, even the massages, you don't need to go pay. We could have just done it for each other.
Yeah, true.
I think to get a certification like for massaging, I don't think you have to like do much.
Yeah, I need to be certified to
It's
touch
like the
you,
fake
bro.
doctor. It's like the fake doctor that like just acted as a doctor, gynecologist. Well, what did he do?
Oh no. What?
What's that dude? It's that meme where he's like smiling, and he has his glasses. And he's holding the clipboard, and it was just like this fake doctor. He got arrested.
Oh no, I don't know this. It sounds awful.
Women's only. No, it was like viral on Twitter. Like it was very big.
Like old or new?
No, he was like young.
No, the news. Like this. Like
This
when
is
did
old.
this is old news?
Yeah, it's old news. It's fine. I know.
I'm just trying to figure out. Is this something new developing? I don't know about.
I think it's the same era as. Maybe it was the third year of that Thanksgiving tweet that goes around all the time.
Oh, okay. So not that bad. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like 2021,
Mhm.
something like that. Was the father alive still or no? The Thanksgiving
He was alive.
couple.
Yeah, he was alive. Yeah.
Okay, so pre that. Okay.
We should stage something like that. I feel like that would be pretty cool if we staged like a fake. Whenever I see videos of old people, like, when I see those videos, like, oh, my grandpa like invited everyone to his birthday and no one showed up. Like, it's like those like videos. Those are the easiest videos. It's like not rage bait. It's like wholesome bait or sad bait, I guess.
But sometimes it's fake bait. I swear I've seen like 4 of them where it's like, my grandpa just had a book signing for his first book. He started,
It's always a damn book signing.
and it's like, come on, who even? First of all, even if you're a big author, I don't know how poppin' your book signing will be at like a Barnes and Noble's like Tahoe or something. I don't know what Tahoe is.
No,
Yeah, I'm also gonna be donating plasma and donating my seed over this break because we're not gonna be making any money from our
my God.
channels. So gotta pick up a side hustle as well.
side hustle.
Well, plasma's a side hustle, no?
How many times can you donate plasma?
It's actually quite tragic. some people do it far more often than they should.
How many
And
times
I
can
don't
you
even
donate
know
your
what I don't even know what it is, but it feels like your soul
plasma?
essence. It feels like your soul essence, and I feel like you should really be careful with that. It's like insane. People get
Your
it
plasma.
like some people get their
Sell us
plasma.
your plasma.
I don't
Sell
think
us your plasma and Uzma.
in what?
And
In
Uzma. Uzma Kappa.
I don't know those. Is that like science
No,
terms?
it's actually the frat at Monsters University.
It's called plasma uzma chasma.
Uzma Kappa.
Huh. Okay.
Sell us your plasma. Sell us your plasma.
Yeah, I feel like people should be careful with that. I know, I'm fully understand times are hard, but it's like I'm sure I think it regenerates. I think your plasma regenerates. It has something to do with your blood, and then they give it to people in need, like with critical conditions like cancer and stuff like that. I think.
You know what we need? We
What?
need HUDs. HUDs. We need HUDs to tell us how much of each thing we have in our body. Like I need to know how much plasma I have. Like I need to know. It should be on my screen, not my screen, but it should be in my like vision. I should have it in the corner somewhere. Like even just like, oh, I guess that's what smartwatches are kind of.
Yeah, and that's already anxiety inducing. So let alone if
No,
I
I
had
just want
something,
to see like I'm low on plasma.
I would just have my sperm count on the bottom left at all times. Just
You can customize it. So if you don't want to see your, it's like, okay, maybe this is too much information. I just need my sperm count. That's it.
yeah, I'm really big. When you talk to certain people, it goes down because they just like kill your testosterone.
Yeah, but it'd be sick to have like a mini map in the corner and you're just walking around.
Oh man, a mini map. Get out of here.
And you can
Oh.
customize like how it looks, like if you want it kind of like the olden days, like the
circle?
compass style. Yeah.
Dude, let him cook. You should be getting into biological and engineering.
Guess what? What do you
What?
think I'm doing on our break?
What? No, you're not. You're
I'm in
not.
plasma engineering.
You're gonna be the guy sucking my plasma out. And it feels like it feels like it's like milked out of my nipples. Like I feel like that's where the plasma comes out of. Like it just harvested. I need to look into this. I really don't know much about this.
Sir, take your underwear off. We have to extract your plasma.
And it's like a secret hole in your gooch, and it just starts like.
It's just a suction cup. It's just a suction cup hooked into some huge machine that just has a huge pump that's like.
No, look at this. I just looked it up. You could earn up to $1,700 in your first 3 months of donating plasma.
Damn, plasma me up, Scotty.
This is what it kind of looks like. So no milking.
Oh, it's just straight from your vein.
Straight from your vein. And I'm gonna see what it is. So plasma. Plasma is the liquid portion of blood that suspends red blood cells, platelets, and other cells within our bloodstream. It helps induce clotting and control bleeding. May be donated either separately or as part of a whole blood donation. You can donate plasma every 4 weeks, up to 12 times a year. Plasma as a separate donation is collected via an apheresis automated process. That's the milking one I was talking about, probably.
Yeah, I want to meet the person that's doing it 12 times a year.
I mean, then you just have your rent paid, I guess.
Is it really 1,700?
It's quite but there has to be another some. Anyway,
Wow.
be careful of your bodies, guys. Be careful of yourselves, your minds.
Yeah.
I hope you
Take
guys
care
are
of them. Take care of them this holiday season. It's very important. All right, and you want to make it to next year. You want to,
Yes, and I hope you guys are enjoyed our front loading of videos. Some of you guys are anxious and we're confused why there's so much at once being force fed to you. It's because we're dipping for a while and we wanted to leave you with like a to-go lunch to last you for as long as we're gone. So if you have anything left you haven't watched through Slushmas, hey, space it out. Why not? Why don't you? Enjoy yourselves. And thank you guys for the best year of my life, without a doubt. This entire thing has been awesome and amazing and incredible. And it feel even a lot of stuff just doesn't feel real. Like this time will be to like, wow, okay, this is, and yes, thank you, Martin, for being my best friend through everything. This has been best. No one else I could do this with, obviously. And yeah, it's been a great year.
And now I hit you with likewise.
Cold as hell. So yeah, final words. Peace out, guys. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Thanks for listening. Bye, everybody.